Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing The Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages and Seasons. So, I've already done a Let's Play series of these two games before. I called that one Oracle of Seasons and Ages, because I played Seasons first and then Ages. This time we're gonna be doing Ages first and then Seasons, and technically this is gonna be a continuation of that previous playthrough. Because I'm gonna be putting in the hero's secret here. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to watch Oracle of Seasons and Ages before you watch this series here, Oracle of Ages and Seasons. In fact, I kinda recommend that you don't watch these two series back to back because, well, it would be a bit repetitive. But anyways, so this hero's secret that we're putting in, this will allow us to start with one extra heart container, and it will allow us to carry over our rings from our previous two playthroughs. So it's kinda like when you play a game second, also known as playing a linked game. Except that the difference here is that, story-wise, it's still gonna be treating this like it's the first game we played. And it is hard to talk and input passwords at the same time, but I am managing somehow, even if I'm doing it slowly. Almost there. The linked game secrets and the hero secrets. These are the longest passwords in the game, filling up all 4 sections, whereas the ring secrets, the ring secret only fills up 3 of those 4 quadrants, and then all the other secrets only fill up 1. Okay, we got it. And here we go. A hero mode file. Again, this isn't any harder, even though it's called hero mode. It's just what I said earlier. I'm not gonna explain it all again. Accept our quest, hero. I forget that I have to hit a button there. Anyways. So, yeah, I don't think... Yeah, we can't open the menu yet. Help! That was frightening. I was suddenly attacked. Thank you, traveler. What is your name? Link, is it? I see a triangle on the back of your left hand. That is the sign of a Hyrulean hero. That must be why the beasts fled. I am Impa, nurse to Hyrule's Princess Zelda. I am looking for a singer named Nehru. Will you help me look, Link? I'd feel safer with you nearby. Alright, so we've got Impa along with us. The old graveyard is that way, but we don't have HM1. We don't have Cut. What a great spot. Such clean air. Now if only time could stop. I've never actually played Pokemon before, so I hope HM1 is Cut. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm watching someone play through Oracle of Ages right now, and I'm pretty sure they mentioned that being HM1 in that playthrough. This is the animals' utopia. Soon more animals come. Oh, that's it. This rock with the triangle is a sign. Could you move this rock for me, Link? I'll just... I can't do it. What are you doing? Hurry up and move this. Where are you going? Hurry up and move this. Nehru's house in Lynna City. Alright, fine, we'll move it. Thank you. Now let's go. What if we get sidetracked? We can't, because we can't get through the bushes. Alright, let's just follow the music here. The music is not this way. Well, here she seems to be. La la lee lee la la lee lee la. Huh? Nehru's the best singer in Labrynna. Shh! I can't hear Nehru sing. How charming. No! I have to hear Nehru's song! Sit here and listen. How charming. Isn't it enchanting? You're Hyrule's messengers, aren't you? Impa and Link, right? A bird brought message of your arrival. My name is Ralph. I am an old friend of Nehru's. We're counting on you. Thank you. You've come all the way from Hyrule, correct? Pleased to meet you. I am Nehru. I've been very worried after hearing that Labrynna would face many evil troubles. Don't worry, Nehru. I'm here. I'll chase away any beast that comes near you. Sorry, Link. But I doubt we'll need you. I'm sorry, Link. Ralph is always like this when it comes to me, but I feel that something evil is approaching, just as Ralph claims. Ah! You are correct. Not bad for a diva. Not bad for Nehru, Oracle of Ages. Something terrible will happen right now before your very eyes. Thank you, Link. You allowed me to pass through the sacred barrier. I've been waiting for this moment. I am Varan, sorceress of shadows. Nehru, Oracle of Ages, I shall make your body my own. Ah ha ha ha! What are you doing to Nehru? I'll cut you in two if you don't let her go. Ha! Aren't you brave? Turning a sword at me. If you cut me, it's Nehru who dies. Nehru is no mere diva. She's the Oracle of Ages, who controls time. Now, the Oracle's powers are mine. I can travel through time as I choose. Now, a new age shall begin. The Age of Darkness. I shall go to the past and do as I please. That Varan. She couldn't touch the stones, so she used you to get in here. I've known Nehru was the Oracle of Ages since she was a child. I have always been beside her, protecting her. But now this, Nehru! Nehru, wait, I'll save you. Nehru! I like how when Ralph collapses, he does a little spin first, like when you die as Link. Oh, Link, you saved me. To think I was possessed. Shadows were surrounding the Oracle of Ages, so I came hoping to take her to Hyrule. I had no idea this would happen. That Varan lady is frightening. I was forced to do her will, in spite of myself. Varan said she'd go back in time. She must be planning to use Nehru's power to launch some sort of plan in the past. Labrynna already feels the effects. If it's true, we must stop her. My limbs feel so heavy. After what Varan did, I can't move them very easily. Link, if the triangle on your left hand is real, then you may be the hero who will save this world. Please help us. Ah, yes. Zelda entrusted this sword to me. You may use it. You got a hero's wooden sword. Hold A or B to charge it up. Then release it for a spin attack. Link, can you go meet the Maku tree in Lynna village? The Maku tree is the guardian of Labrynna. Surely she can help. Nehru's house is in the woods, east of here. I'll be there. Alright, so we just got a wooden sword. So I'll mark that off of my checklist. We can look at the map now and see everywhere we've been. We're in the Forest of Time currently. And this spot here is Nehru's house. So let's just go check on Impa real quick. Link, please save Nehru. And that's pretty much all she's gonna say for a really long time, so we're not gonna need to check up on her too often. Yeah, so if you were playing Ages 2nd, you would have had a sword from the start, and I'm pretty sure Impa would have given you a shield there. Although you still wouldn't have been able to use your sword at the start, because you wouldn't have been able to open your menu yet. Anyways, we can cut bushes now. Not the HMO1 cut bushes, though, even though swords are for cutting. We need something else for those. And that is a tingle. Is this a new area? No, this is still the Forest of Time. Anyways, there's nothing we can do over here right now. We'll go see Tingle later. For now, we just want to go into town. And this is Lynna City. It sure is. We're at the shop, even. I can't check a spot that says Lynna City, because I don't have a blank part of Lynna City that doesn't have a noteworthy location. But here's the shop. Welcome, sir. Bring me any item you wish to purchase. Well, I would like a shield. I don't need to heal any health there. Let's look at our normal pause menu. So we have a ring. Normally you don't start the game with a ring, but in hero mode you do start with a single ring that you can only get by starting a game on hero mode. But we can't use that ring yet because we have to get it appraised. So yeah, we'll come back here when we have 30 rupees if we don't have a shield by that point. Maku tree is up this way, so I guess that's where we'll go. This house here. Do come in. I am Vasu, the jeweler. Is this your first time? Then let me explain jewelry. Rings made from mystical seeds have very mystical powers. If you wear one, its mystical power will be passed to you, but you must keep it in your ring box. The mystical power will gradually weaken, and you won't be able to use it. Understood? Yes? Oh, you don't have a ring box. I like you, so here, take this ring box. There we go, level 1 ring box. It can hold 1 ring. Take this ring as a sign of our friendship. You got a ring, get it appraised later. Until you've had a ring appraised and its power revealed, you cannot wear it. Let's appraise it. Which one shall I appraise? Instead of the one you just gave me, which I think is this one, let's do this other one first. Appraise this? Yes. I see. I call this the... Oh, no, wait. This was the first. This is the one he just gave me. Darn it, well, I just missed out on 30 rupees. But yeah, I call this the friendship ring. Oh, that would have been enough to buy the shield, too. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, symbol of a meeting. I'll appraise it for free this time. But after this, it will be 20 rupees per ring. If you get 2 of the same ring, I'll buy one for 30 rupees. So I guess I missed out on 10 rupees, actually. Anyways, now the list. Appraised rings get added to the list. When you want a ring, move it from your list to your box. Talk to me to see your list. Let's take a peek at it now. So yeah, we have 1 ring out of, I think, 64. So yeah, rings do nothing unless worn. Anyways, so if we talk to these snakes here, Blue Snake here does stuff involving the link cable. So there's Fortune Link, which is talked about in the Blue Book here, and there's also just Link. So with Fortune Link, if you not wirelessly, if you use a Game Boy Color link cable, it has to be Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance link cable doesn't work. If you use a Game Boy Color link cable to link to another person's game, you get a random ring as a reward. That's what Fortune Link is. And then just the normal link here is that you can transfer your rings from another game over to this game. If it's a game, like, if it's connected to this... How do I explain this? So, when we did Oracle of Seasons and Ages, when we played Ages, we could have used this to get our rings from our Seasons playthrough, using this link feature. And now that we're doing a Hero Mode playthrough that's a successor to those two playthroughs, we could use this link feature to get our rings from those previous two playthroughs by connecting two games together. Anyways, over here with the red snake, though, this is about secrets, which is passwords, which does similar stuff to the link cable stuff. So, because you can use a password here to carry over your rings from previous playthroughs. So let's do that, because I want to get my rings back. So, the password that we had at the end of our Oracle of Seasons and Ages playthrough, specifically the one before we beat the game, because the one after we beat the game, we ended up losing a ring somehow. I can't remember how. But I want to make sure I carry over all my rings. There you are, @sign. Yeah, I like how they use symbols in this password system that you won't mix up with other symbols. So, for example, there's not an O, like a capital O, a lowercase o, and a 0. Because you could easily mix up all those if they had all those available. Anyways. Okay, I have brought your rings from Holodrum. So see Vasu to check your list. So, what rings do I have now? Look at that, we have so many rings now. Now that we've carried rings over from our previous two playthroughs. And, yeah, the friendship ring here, it doesn't really do anything. I wanted to not appraise this one right away, because if I would have connected the save files first and then appraised that ring, I would have got 30 rupees for the cost of 20, so I would have made a profit of 10, so I screwed that up, but oh well, whatever. Anyways, the first ring I want to put on right away is Maple's ring, so that we can get a certain item that we want as soon as possible. So let's move over. We have the ring in our ring box. Now let's equip it, because you do have to do that separately. And I'll save my game here, why not? Okay, and now we're good to go. We'll appraise our other ring once we have 20 rupees. The Maku tree stands at the far end of this cave. Maku path. Sure, I guess we'll try going through here now. Maku Road. Danger! Do I want to go through here now? I kind of want to talk to the townspeople. Yeah, like, I want to go here. This is an important thing. I am Bippin, the expert arborist. I know plenty about trees. Now let me tell you something. Blossom and I just had our first child. Yes, we did. Have a look. I am Blossom. This is my first child, a healthy baby boy, but I am having trouble choosing a name. Can you help me think of one? What would you call him? And on our previous playthrough, we called him Pip, because that's supposedly one of the baby's official names, although I couldn't find anything verifying that it's actually one of the baby's official names, but it makes him sound like he's named after his ancestor. So that's nice. This baby is also known as Bipsum, as a mixture of Bippin and Blossom, but Bipsum doesn't fit in the character limit. But yeah, it remembered what I called him in my previous playthrough, so we'll stick with that name. You would name him Pip? Yes. It's a fine name. I shall call him so. He seems happy to have it. Come visit us anytime. I hope Pip will grow strong and healthy, like you. Alright, so we'll be checking in with these guys later. Can I get some rupees or something, please? No. Preferably 20 of them. Ho ho, I am Troy. In my younger days, I traveled the world and saw many animals. Even at my age, I'm quite dedicated. You show promise if you've come to hear me speak. Just between us, I have seen an animal called My game just crashed. Well, you know what? It's a good thing I saved, isn't it? Because that means I can just jump right back in and it's like nothing ever went wrong. So I still have all my rings, right? Okay, good, and I even have my ring equipped. Yeah, let's keep exploring. Maku Tree that way. Lately, folk have been vanishing and turning to stone without warning. What's happening? I am Plen, the mayor here in Lynna City. Lynna has a long history reaching back hundreds of years. Back then, it was Lynna Village, not a city. Okay, there's a chest over there that we can't reach yet. So, what kind of candy's never on time? Choco late. Isn't that a sweet joke? He even added more jokes by saying it was sweet. That joke goes against our aesthetics, you know? What do you mean? You're like Count Chocula. What's going on? My grandson has turned to stone. How? Why? Wake up, call me Grandma again. That is quite sad. And over here, the Know-It-All Birds Hut. First-timers welcome. Alright. Time for a bunch of tutorial text. I'm not gonna read through it all this time. I'll just make sure it's all shown on screen. So teaching you how to use your sword and do a spin attack. Ah, mystical seeds. Yeah, we'll be using various seeds with different abilities later. Like different properties. Learn about maps. Yeah, I've already looked at my map, and some of the regions that I've been to are no longer marked because my game crashed. Learn about saving? I already know about that, thankfully, otherwise I'd be starting this game over right now. Learn about the subscreens, our menus. So that, like, the first menu is your item menu. Yeah, then status, and then essence. What the heck is an essence? I don't have a shield yet, but sure. Just like I don't have seeds yet. Some bombs that I don't have yet. Stuff about equipping items. About ages. Yeah, so of course we'll be going to the past. Essences. Even this know-it-all bird knows little of essences. Well, you're useless then. Okay, let's go back up here and see what this guy actually had to say. Just between us, I have seen an animal called Dimitri that can be lifted, carried, and even thrown about. That's pretty cool. But yeah, let's get these tiles marked on our back and rename Pip, now that he is no longer named. Alright, I have named Pip. Okay, let's check out the south part of town here. There's a way we could be going even further south. But this is, like, out of town. Ouch! You can't carry them like that. So yeah, not too much we can do down here right now. There's a nice mermaid statue there. They're building a tower on the other side of the river. It's an interesting way that time works here in Labrynna. I'm Mamamuyan. I'm the top breeder in town. My dog is much cuter than that dog. Much cuter. But my dog is very shy. Do you know of a good way to hide its face? Well, I don't have anything to hide its face right now. Let's check out this tower. It sounds very sinister here, and there's nothing we can really do. And this just takes us out of town, and there's nothing we can do there either. So let's finally go to the Maku tree. I'm not expecting this game to crash too often, but seeing as how it just happened, let's give it a little save. Anyways, Maku Road. So we've already crawled this far into the dungeon where it said danger. They put up barriers to stop us from falling into the pit. Danger. 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 And that was a quick dungeon. Pleased to meet you, young hero. I am the Maku Tree, guardian of Labrynna. Varan, sorceress of shadows, has taken Nehru, the Oracle of Ages. She's disrupting the flow of time. From the past, she's trying to flood this world with the power of sorrow. We cannot give in to one of impure heart. You must stop Varan, and soon, but to stop her, you'll need something. I feel so weird. I'm vanishing. Something must be happening to me in the past. Help! Well, rest in peace, Maku Tree. There's actually two Maku trees, because there's one in Oracle of Seasons as well. So I like to refer to that one as the Don Maku Tree, and this one as the Miko Tree, just as a funny little Toho reference, I guess. The Maku Tree? This is more of Varan's work. Link, you made it. Varan just leapt through this time portal. If we go back in time, we should be able to save Nehru. And the Maku Tree. I'm coming, Nehru. Alright, let's go. Another one? First that guy with the weird hat appears, then you? Ever since that girl Nehru came, there's been all sorts of weird goings-on. Alright, we are officially in the past. Lynna Village is to the south. And this is a dead end, so I guess we're going south. They look like a happy family. I wish I could join them. Okay, faster this time. I'll throw it, so catch it, Dad. The village has it hard with the construction of Queen Ambi's tower, but you still gotta spend time with the kids. Hey, nice one. Lynna Village is there. What is further to the south? A bunch of bushes that look like they'd have a secret seashell in them, but those aren't in this game. So we got a rupee instead. This goes a long way to the south. Shovel's house is that way. Well, we can't get to Shovel's house now, can we? There's been no night for many days, as if time has stopped. That's concerning. I am rafting. My dream is to make fine rafts that can sail the seas. That would be nice. Anyways, there's nothing to do in here for now. And we can't go this way. Anyways, here we are in the village. This should look a bit familiar. What's up with you? The queen was very kind until only recently. You can ask the village elder about the queen. He lives across the river, near the tower. Alright, so down here is that same tree. This is an old tree. It's in both time periods. So that's something to take note of. The village is full of excess dirt from the tower. There's no room to walk, and any tools we could use to clear a path are being used for construction. Well, here's something interesting. Need some target practice? It's only 10 rupees. Well, I don't have 10 rupees. Suit yourself. Hit targets, win fabulous prizes. 350 points and up, rain. 250 to 349 points, Gasha seed. 150 to 249 points, 30 rupees. 50 to 149 points, 1 heart. Under 50 points, nothing. Good luck. So yeah, we'll definitely have to come back and play this minigame when we have the money. Now this here... Welcome, sir. To the 100 rupee advance shop. I'm amazed you found us. We're only found on Game Boy Advance. Everything is 100 rupees. Don't let our secret out. Yeah, so you can only get into this shop if you're playing on Game Boy Advance. I'm playing on the Game Boy Player on the GameCube, which counts as a Game Boy Advance. It's one of Nintendo's official Game Boy Advance emulators. So I'm allowed in the shop, and there's stuff we want to buy here. Definitely can't afford it right now unless we invert our rupee total up there. This is Lynna Village. Oh, excuse me. We haven't had any nights for a few days now. So I guess by hoa he meant a yawn. The Maku tree is a talking tree. But lately, she's been bothered by monsters. The village has been full of rubble ever since work started on that tower. You can't get anywhere without a shovel to clear a path. So yeah, and this is right over here. So that's how that connects. Anyways, Maku Path is blocked off. So we're gonna have to go get one of those shovels that they're using for construction, it looks like. Queen Ambi had a boyfriend, a seafaring man, but he set sail one day and never came back. She's building a tall tower so she can search the lands for any sign of his return. It's called Ambi's Tower. It was a touching tale. Alright, Ambi's Palace and Ambi's Tower. What's going on in here? This isn't good. I want to deliver the mail on time, but I can't do it if I don't know the time. Well, we'll find some sort of clock for you or something. Up here, Queen Ambi is busy. She's in no mood for any who come empty-handed. Bring her a rare item in tribute if you wish to see her. Queen Ambi is busy. She's in no mood for any who come empty-handed. You're saying the same thing as the guy next to you. And over this way... Darn gasha seeds! Sprouting, growing, making nuts. And all those new nuts got different stuff inside. Ha! Get rid of it for me. You got a gasha seed, planted in soft soil. I know there's soil right by my house, but don't go planting seeds there. So yeah, this is Pippin, the ancestor of Pip and... I assume Bippin. Yeah, Pippin Bippin. Not Blossom. At least I would hope not. Anyways, so we could plant a gasha seed here. I'm gonna avoid planting gasha seeds for quite a while because the two main things you get for planting gasha seeds are rings, and you can also get a piece of heart from them. But these items all come in various rarities. Most of the randomized rings that we still don't have after doing 2 full game playthroughs, most of the rings that are randomized that we still don't have are like tier 4 and 5 rarity rings, and a piece of heart is a tier 4 rarity item. And you get rare items from gasha seed spots that are harder to find or are further out of the way. So like this spot specifically will only get you items that are tier 1 or 2 rarity. So I'm just only going to plant gasha seeds in this game's one and only tier 5 spot, and it'll be a while till we get there. So we won't be doing gasha seed stuff for a while. But paper! Do you have any paper? Alright, the toilet hand is back. Oof, it's heavy. And I can't even push a pot into his toilet. How sad. I am Adlar. For 50 years, I was a palace advisor, but I have since been chased from the palace and am now retired. I have known the queen since she was young. She always held the people foremost in her heart. But since she took that girl Nehru in, she has changed completely. She quit listening to my advice. It was that girl who suggested I be banished, but yeah, things aren't going too well. Only the darkness can ease my heart. I guess laughing my troubles away is just a dream deferred. We'll go talk to you later, depressed kid. Anyways, so yeah, I guess that's the village fully explored in this time period. Let's check out the tower. Why build such a huge thing? It's just work, work, work. This is the entry to the tower. being built to the heavens by the order of Queen Ambi. At first, this tower was being built to guide Queen Ambi's love safely back from the sea. But ever since Nehru came, the sun sits high in the sky as if time itself has stopped. It's not like Queen Ambi to push us so hard. In the village, they've started calling it the Black Tower. You can look around, but the construction has some areas closed. If you hang around too much, though, you might get yelled at. Do you say anything different if I talk to you again? It's not like Queen Ambi to drive us so hard. We're so busy we don't have time to sleep. Okay, I was worried you were gonna put me through the whole cutscene again. We'll be back for you later, heart piece. The Black Tower. This here, that there. No! That goes here. No sleep. My son's home alone. It's no use. What a horrible queen. But don't tell anyone. My job isn't done. How can I face the queen? I'll never make it. Heave! Ho! Loafers won't get off easy. Oh, how long have I worked? Night never comes, so I can't tell. I want to go home. Yeah, this is pretty miserable. This here, that there, no, that goes here. You're saying the same thing as the other guy. Dig, dump, dig. Oh, how long have I worked? You're saying the same thing. We must finish the tower for Ambi as quickly as possible. You're a dwarf and you're digging a hole. We're supposed to finish tomorrow, but we're way behind schedule. We'll never make it. Queen Ambi has changed. She was never cruel. But now she makes us do the impossible. But you didn't hear it from me. Busy, busy, busy. If I don't hurry, the guards will come check on me. It's been awful ever since that Nehru girl appeared. Now we have to work hours on end. Oh, how long have I worked? You're saying the same thing. We must finish the tower for Ambi as quickly as possible. Huh? A digging tool? That's the spirit, Sonny. Here, you can have this shovel. Can you use the shovel to move that dirt out of the way? And you got the shovel. Now start digging. We're working hard on this tower. Help us out. Alright, we can dig right through all this, but there's another tile for us to check out here. This guy doesn't want to let us through. There's no going past this point. Nothing up there is complete. So there's no entry. Now get! Okay. Fine. Let's just dig our way out of here. And we'll go dig up this piece of heart. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 in all to get an extra heart container. Check them on the item screen. So I'm happy to have that. That's definitely one of those permanent upgrades we're gonna want to get all of. And now we can dig towards the Miko tree. Maku Road. One thing I've noticed is that, like, the Hero's Cave just doesn't exist. If you play Ages 2nd, there's like a challenge dungeon here called the Hero's Cave, and it's just not here now. We should still get a challenge dungeon Hero's Cave in Seasons when we play that second. So we're not like... Well, we are missing out on content, but, you know, you get to choose which content you get. Anyways, the safety barriers are not up right now, so we could fall into the pit and get hurt. We can also push this block to open up that door. Push that block aside. Don't hit me. I have taken damage from a keys. So there's a locked door. There's some hearts. We're full health again. And up here is where... we've got a little bit of a split path. This button makes that chest appear. And you should be able to guess what's in the chest, just based on what we've seen. You found a small key. Use it to open a locked door or block in this dungeon. So yes, that basically had to be a key, because where else would we go if we didn't have a way to unlock the door? Anyways, yeah, we have a little dungeon map there too. I mean, we don't have the map item, but we have a map. And look at that, there's another piece of heart. And that a little bit bigger rupee that was worth a little more. So that's nice. Anyways, there's another piece of heart. I will take it gladly. And this opens the doors. And here's our full dungeon map. Whee! This is the guy Varan was talking about. Get him! No! No! Leave me alone! What's with you? Keep clear! I wanna talk. I can't talk to you. Okay. Oh dear, get them! Wow, you are so daring and cool! Thank you! Who are you? Link? What a nice name. I'm the Maku tree. You are brave. They said the Oracle of Ages who convinced Queen Ambi to build a black tower. Maybe she made them attack me. Thank you for rescuing me. I will never, ever forget it. And I promise I'll repay you when I grow up. This is about all I can do. Remember, I will repay you. When I grow up, be sure to come see me. Oh, Link. Dear, when I grow up, I'm going to be your bride. I said it. Oh, Link. that's a little weird. I don't really want to marry a tree. But she should be all good now. It's weird. It seems so foggy. I'm forgetting so much. Oh, you're Link! Link! Why are you here now? I've been waiting so long for you. Don't you remember? Hundreds of years ago, Link, you promised. When I grow up, I'll marry you. That's what you said, Link. 400 years I waited. But I knew you wouldn't forget about me. Our hearts are bound across time by a thread of... What? That's not why you're here? Why won't you listen to me? Fine. You want to talk about Varan, right? Maybe Varan is using Queen Ambi to raise the tower to the heavens. If one of impure heart gains the powers of shadow, this world will be covered in darkness. That's what this is about. To know the past is to know the present. Varan can do as she pleases if she finds dark power. You must be joking. Do I need to get my other GameCube out? Because my GameCube has been a bit glitchy. 2 crashes in part 1. I was gonna end the video right after this conversation anyways, but now... I mean, I guess I'll just end it during the conversation. I'm sure this is really loud, so let's quiet it down a little bit like that. In fact, there, the sound is gone. I've saved your ears. But yeah, we'll finish that conversation and go look for the first dungeon in the next video. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.